Come over.
That incredible, look at that, it's like, looks like shaving cream. It's amazing.
It's so creamy.
It's so creamy. Okay, so we're gonna get serious here for a minute. Okay, you launched this in 1 cent, right? Or just the original.
In the pure.
In the pure. It went so absolutely crazy popular because it's an important thing to really think about when it comes to deodorant. And this is gonna be chock full of goat milk as well. We're offering a 2-pack today for $35.95.
And that's a great deal because you have 800 swipes per tube. And what makes this unique, the reason it won the Customer Choice Award for Best Deodorant is because it is a clean deodorant that is aluminum free, and everyone knows why you don't want to use aluminum under your arms. Now, most clean deodorants that don't use aluminum, most of them will use baking soda. And if you've ever tried a clean deodorant before and you got like an irritation under your arm or it didn't work, it's because that baking soda, a huge portion of the population has a sensitivity to baking soda, and you get an alkaline burn under your arm. So there's no aluminum, there's no baking soda, there's no talc. This uses a proprietary new way to control odor, but the most important thing before we get into the science, 2 words. It works.
Yes.
It works.
I
You
mean,
have to read the
so
reviews.
many people have tried to switch to a clean deodorant without aluminum, without baking soda, without talc, and they find that it doesn't work for them.
Oh my gosh, Joshua, we buried the lead.
I don't know.
Now you can get fragrances in it.
Well,
Because
yes.
It used to be the pure fragrance free. So
I didn't know what the lead was.
That's the exciting thing, is that you can get the 2 of the pure fragrance free, or you can get 2 of the new coconut cream.
Which is so
It is good.
yummy,
It is so
delicious.
good. Or you can get 2 of the glacial mint and
Super
eucalyptus.
fresh.
Now this is an all over the body deodorant. So it's not just for under your arm. You can use it under your cleavage. You can use it on your feet, even your teenager's feet. It will work on it because of the way this works.
Coconut.
I want to eat it.
I know.
It's so
Do you want to
good.
eat it?
I do.
It almost-
Not just because you're hungry.
No,
It
it
smells
smells
like
so
coconut
good.
ice
It
cream, doesn't
does.
it?
I know, it
Yes.
does smell good. And the way this deodorant works is that no aluminum, no baking soda, no talc. What we have is a proprietary citrate that came from our study of the skin microbiome, because all of our products, you know, we study the skin microbiome, one of the world's leaders in studying that. And what we learned was what was actually causing the odor on your body was the off-gassing from the bacteria.
Not the bacteria themselves. So you don't want to kill the bacteria on your skin. A lot of it is good bacteria. But what Brent discovered is that if you can starve it, it can't off-gas, so it's not creating odor. That's why our clean deodorant works, where a lot of other ones don't work.
Just baking soda clean deodorants don't work because they're not doing
And
that.
the ones that are just fragrance are just like fragrance. They're not actually helping with the odor. But what Brent did was he discovered that if you starve that bacteria, they can't off-gas, you don't get that odor, while at the same time, you're nourishing your skin with the goat milk itself. So you're conditioning your skin.
One of the only deodorants that you can buy that are actually nourishing your skin, because most deodorants, people are just controlling the odor. They're not thinking about your skincare.
But you're putting on all
This
kinds
is
of
skincare.
Right,
Like
but-
if you get irritation when you shave, you know, under your arms, like that's because you've irritated your skin.
got a
And the
question,
goat
Brett.
milk is very conditioning. Yeah.
Okay, you're getting to.
Yep.
Is this, do we have AutoShip on this?
You know what? We do.
This is like
every
one
90
of
days.
the first times ever we've had AutoShip. I know it's the first time we've had
On the
AutoShip
fragrance.
on the fragrance.
Yeah. And I want to show people, this goes on completely clear. And you can see, you can already see it conditioning my skin. You can actually see the moisture. It's not sticky, it's not tacky, it's not wet. It just is conditioning my skin.
But you know what? The most important thing is?
It works.
Works. It works. What's in regular deodorants that do cause all of that?
Well,
I
it's
mean,
usually either aluminum.
Okay.
You know, aluminum is
Yeah.
what most deodorant companies use to control odor.
And aluminum helps stop sweating, right?
It blogs up the pore,
But
blogs
the
up
problem
the
is,
sweat glands.
your body is made to sweat. It's
Yeah.
It's not the sweat you're worried about; it's the odor.
The smell.
you're worried about.
Yes.
So you don't want to stop that. And you've all read about aluminum and what it might or might not do for your body. So that's why we got rid of the aluminum.
And then most companies will switch to baking soda, which, as I said, if you've ever used a clean deodorant before and you've gotten an irritation or a rash from using it, it's because you had an irritation to the baking soda, which a lot of people do. So we don't use the baking soda, we don't use the aluminum, we don't use the talc, we use a natural citrate, and again, it controls the odor no matter where on your body you use this. So if you're like under your cleavage or like your thighs, you want to use it, your feet, anywhere on your body, you can use this deodorant. It's
It
an all over
actually
body
controls
deodorant.
the odor. And that's one of the things. I know you see a lot of commercials out there for all over body deodorant creams, which I'm like, why would you put a cream all over your body that's not from a skincare company? You know, you
Yeah.
know, I mean, like you're putting it all over your body.
And some of the most intimate areas.
Yeah, so you can use
100%.
this all over your body, anywhere you want. You're getting the goat milk goodness, but more than importantly, you're controlling the odor without those damaging ingredients.
And even more importantly, you're getting a duo today.
I was going to ask you, so normally one is around $36, right?
Yeah.
You're getting a 2-pack on AutoShip for less than that at $35.95 today. And an opportunity, remember, you have a 30-day money-back guarantee. I know sometimes like, all right, I've tried this, we all want to do
Yeah.
things that are good, but it just doesn't work. And you said it over and over again. The most important thing is, yes, we
It
know we're doing
works.
something good, it works.
And if you tried the Pure, the fragrance-free version, that's what we launched with a couple of years ago, now you can choose the coconut cream. You can choose the glacial mint eucalyptus if you love that kind of green leafy scent, type of scent. And then you can, of course, still get the Pure. But if you love the Pure and you've seen how it works and you're one of those hundreds of people that have left the reviews on it, try one of the new fragrances too.
Oh, 100%. Okay, we have sold over 6,000, I think 700, or 800, over 6,800 of our amazing deodorants.